And the last one is, I want to say, you can go to travel all around the world, which is no English. Now, I don't mean that you don't need to learn another language, but I think that it's better to learn English first, and the second is to learn their language. You can travel all around the world, any place, anywhere you like, and anywhere you want. Yes, usually I want to learn English first, and second is French, because half of my father is French and me too, so I'm going to leave and go to France to live for maybe 2 years, and then I'm going to go back here. So I need English first. I'm going to show you about the secret. I'm a dancer. So one day I went to Singapore for the competitions, and my mother and I got lost because we are shopping a lot and we get lost. My mother doesn't know English, so she needs me. And I contact with a lot of people, then I can go back to the hotel. And I'm not lost anymore. So English is so necessary that you need it for your life, for your future, and now. And this is the last one. English will lead you to the key of knowledge. And that key will open the door of success, which will lead you to a brighter future. Yes. So, just think about it. One day you don't know English. You're going to lose that key, the key of success. You're not going to find it, and your future will not brighter than you think. Maybe you're going to be unemployed, or maybe your future is not bright. And I want to say is, studying English is not for your father, not for your mother, or not for anybody else. It's for you, really. You must learn and love English and learn it by yourself, because English is for your future. And you need it for your future, for your life. Because you're not going to study English for your mother or father. Really, it's for your future. And if you don't like English right now, then you're going to need it for the future, so just try to love it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for your wonderful presentation. And now it's time for you to answer the question from our attendees.
Hello.
You know me?
Yes, I do. This is campus. Cao Thang
I
Campus.
know you too, so I'm going to give you a little bit more of a stretch. Let's see. You have a lot of focus. You have a target. You know what you're going to do, and you even have a mini plan to follow. So I'd like for you to share with the audience a bit of inspiration that you can wake them up and motivate them to be just like you or even better. What inspiration can you give them?
Can you speak English again? I can't hear you.
What? This microphone is not so good. What inspiration, motivation can you give someone out in the audience, if not all of them, so they will be excited about English the same as you, or if not more?
Okay, I think that first I will show them a lot of necessary things and a lot of things that you're gonna need. And English is so important, how important to them, myself, and their future. So I'm gonna talk to them and I'm gonna give them some advice. But the first is I think that they have to love English. I think so, because if they don't love English, how can I help them? I'm gonna try. Maybe somebody gonna boring about learning English or they got tired. Then I'm gonna get them some advice and I'm gonna show them how to learn English, how to love English, and I'm gonna show them the best way of learning English and how to learn English in a good way without feel boring and tiring.
Thank you.
Thank you, and now please choose a topic for your next session.
So sorry.
That's okay. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
In your last statement, you say something about you will show them the best way to learn English. Can you give us that one thing?
Okay. So the first, you cannot make them learn English by books or by words. You have to show them how fun
Please choose a topic for your next session. So what is your topic?
My topic is my trip vacations.
Okay, thank you. And now please come back your seat and prepare for the next presentation. Everyone, we have enjoyed our presentation our student from Group 1. Now it's time for us to enjoy another presentation our student from Group 2. First, please welcome Cao Thang from Cao Thang Campus.
Good morning, scientists. I invited you to this meeting today with a reason. Recently, I've been receiving questions about influence and importance of English language. Many people are doubtful about it. We can't see any advantages when it comes to studying English in the language itself. I've done some research on it, and from the Western language to English, the word is more understandable. The knowledge will transform and expand non-stop. English is not only the most spoken, written, widespread, but it's also the official language of 53 countries. 3/4 of the word maritime text covers more than half the technical and scientific terms, and 5 of the world's largest broadcast companies such as ABC, CNN, and CBC are transmitted in English. Correspondingly, English becomes the language of diplomacy, banking, technology, business, science, and globalization. There's some studies demonstrate that a strong command of English language will lead to higher paying jobs, more social mobility, and great deals of success. There's a huge cultural uptake of language because it's fairly open and linguistic structure which is able to be understood in a wide variety of circumstances. Therefore, diplomats and politicians and international organizations like NATO, European Free Trade Association, and UN use English as the main language to communicate. Internet is English-oriented, and most of the common search engines, computer programs, and applications are subsetted in English. This alone has been huge effects on globalization and has meant that English-speaking countries and people are at definite advantages when it comes to communicate with the world as a whole. English with the ability to adapt and mutate in face of change. It plays an important role in helping countries integrate and participate in global activity. Because most of the conferences and competitions like the Olympics and Miss World contest are conducted in English language. With English as a tool to communicate, companies and enterprises can get more international partners, investors, and contracts. This can push the economic growth, and when the economy grows, more jobs take shape. And if everybody more jobs take shape, and jobs are necessity. It provides us basic material facility to ensure life, and if everybody gets a job, their life are ameliorated, and the economic strength of the country is 45. You know that as English can help the country, sure it can help you with your career. It can push your career forward and help you to get higher salary. You know that in a company, an employee who knows English usually get paid 20 to 50% more than one who doesn't. Well, that's true. If you want to master English, you will be a well-rounded employee, capable of handling many tasks on computer because most of the computer applications and programs are subset in English. So, with English in your hand, you know that not as anyone who has learned a language, more or less, they are influenced. The language, the attitude, and also does change their worldview. Because each language carries considerable cultural, historical, psychological, and social baggage. And to learn English is by getting closer to the greatest source of information, civilization, knowledge, and its culture. Not only helping you, not only changing you, English also helps you to be innovative because most of the famous movies, songs, literatures are in English. Thank you for listening. I hope that this meeting can somehow change your mind about English. But I think that English is not simply a language, it's also a kind of helping us achieve success and knowledge. It's a bond connecting us with the world. Thank you for listening. Thank you. abilities in English. So, for example, I want to travel to French or Spanish. I don't know French or Spanish, so the things if I want to communicate with them, I have to have some language to communicate with them. And English is my solution because I don't know French or Spanish. So the thing is, I have to know English and English. And the other thing is, it might be helpful for my future because when I go to job interviews or apply for a school abroad, so I think it's very needed to have English. I can communicate with foreigners too.
Good answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And are there any questions for her? Okay, thank you. And now please to the topic for this session. What is your topic?
It's my favorite book and movie.
Okay, now let's compare the scene and go here for you. And now please welcome the next contestant, Khổng Quỳnh Anh from Cao Thang Campus.